forget it. Federal government might not be doing well, but there are some state governments that are trying to cover up for the presidency. When I mean cover up for the presidency, they are trying to be the presidency of their own people, so that the policies of the president, go be too heavy on their own people, governors. They see there, and one of them, now this governor of Borno State, Zulum, very nice guy. This guy good. Everybody knows Zulum good. We all know that. Zulum. You don't ever hear any controversy where concern Zulum. Anything we go hear about this governor Zulum, I say he is doing his people well. And now he get one critical step where him take. And I think we have been so hard on the federal government to even not look at the state government and what they can do. You understand, to make life better for their people. You get waiting I hear say this guy do. I say now true. If state government can do this thing, these useless policies of the federal government that are not helping matters, the states can actually help to, help their people not to suffer too much. Oh, now they hear me. You don't ever hear say states do fuel subsidy. You don't ever hear them. Say state as government don't come on fuel subsidy. State come initiate fuel subsidy just to enable their people and what they are known for, to thrive. Like a state that is known for agriculture now, you can't subsidize a farm input, fuel, diesel, because the guys go around now, transportation and all that. You understand? Just to make sure that your agricultural sector, you understand, inside your state, boom, because you have given the necessary incentive. It's not about giving money. You understand? Fuel subsidy. Dedicate a particular fueling station or filling station where they can have access to. Make I don't talk too much. Make una help me here as they take report and say, Governor Zulum don't resettle in people, but no people now where they were displaced by Boko Haram, where they run enter Niger Republic. They don't come back now, he don't resettle them. And part of what him go do to make sure say these people, are comfortable resettling back in their lands and doing their farming that they are known for. Now to give them these subsidies, fuel subsidy, diesel subsidy, farm input, everything. So I bet gonna help me listen to this news.
In a bid to improve food security and standard of living for internally displaced people and those who have returned from Niger Republic, Governor Babagana Zulum has promised to subsidize fuel, diesel, and agricultural supplies. TVC News' Jesse Tafida has details.
And now the face of palliative distribution by Governor Babagana Zulum. This time around, returnees of Damasek Local Council are the beneficiaries. Most people here are farmers, and today, farming inputs are part of the palliatives to be distributed. Governor Babagana Zulum disclosed that this is a deliberate attempt to boost food production.
In addition to this reason, we decided to also extend our gesture to the entire Damasek community so that each and every of the women in this town will receive a rafa and a 5,000. By now, we could have supposed to have resettled Manpaperi community, but because of the ongoing crisis in Niger, we couldn't do so. However, I'm optimistic that the crisis will be resolved, and now I'm optimistic that the federal government will create alternatives, an alternative to this problem, so that the military will completely overtake some of the areas that hitherto been supported by the Nigerian army.
To achieve this, government will provide petrol for farmers at subsidized rate to ease their farming activities.
Government will identify 2 filling stations and then bring PMS and subsidize the cost of PMS to the farmers so that they'll buy petrol and then use it in their generators so that they will also irrigate their farmlands. This is one. The second issue is that government will also procure solar water pumps. In addition to this, we'll also install drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation systems in this town. Honestly speaking, the insurgency has reduced in Borno State by over 90%, especially the issue of mines, IEDs along the highways. We are working with the Nigerian Army, we are working with the DSS to determine the root causes of the recent happenings.
Beneficiaries also got cash and clothing materials. Governor Babagana Zulum, since assumption into office, has embarked on a palliative distribution program to bring succor to survivors of the 13-year Boko Haram insurgency.
You don't hear them. This now person we want making people happy. Like they have been out for so long. You know what it means to be a refugee in Niger Republic, another country will not be your country. And when I hear what him talk, say insecurity has come down to like 90%. So that means they are working so tirelessly to make sure say insecurity is eliminated in Borno State. So he's bringing back his people now to resettle them well in their land. And he's bringing about this fuel subsidy. Government don't come out, but state they reintroduce them. The farm input you go make available to the farmers. You hear me? And then you make them feel among, like as they are coming back to their land now. They have this. How do I put it? You go quick make them settle, and then do the farming. We go help the state economy and even Nigeria at large. But all of us carry torchlight put for on top federal government. Look at what Zulum is doing in Borno State. Look at, see the thousands. You saw the video now. Look at the people, the thousands that he wants to resettle back to their land. And these now the subsidies where he won't use resettle them, so that the thing will not, the hardship in the land no go to hammer on them. Then tomorrow now they will start doing agriculture very well, and other states will be where they are, still depending on federal government for everything that they need. Look at Zulum. And I know one of the problems when him go face with this agriculture now, all this insecurity. But you look at what he said, they have beat down insecurity by 90%. And I know these people now that he wants to resettle back and they want to go into farming, he will still make available insecurity, not forget federal government, security from his own side. He will make available security from his own side to make sure these people settle well. He will deal with insecurity. You understand? He will make provision for that. Make sure that his people well settled, go into agriculture, do well, and the economy of the country don't go to hammer on them, because government must have solved all their problems. Farm inputs, they will give them subsidy. Fuel subsidy, you understand? So transportation don't go to be problem for them. You know, all these kind of things. So your people go meditate. But not all of them they do them. They are owner to go collect allocation. Other governors collect a job, travel everywhere in the world and tell you, you don't finish. Zulum, you are an example, and we'll keep rooting for you. Thank you very much. I'll go say owner later. Bye.
For centuries, the Ijele has been a revered masquerade in Igbo land, a predominant tribe in southern Nigeria. The Ijele is a grand spectacle that commands respect, awe, and celebration. Today, Innocent Vehicles brings you the Ijele in a new form. A majestic, robust, and monolithic pickup truck designed to leave an indelible mark in the annals of automotive history. The Innocent Ijele is equipped with a powerful 3.0 L turbo engine and 4WD. To conquer any terrain with ease. Make way for the Innocent Ijele, Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.